punishments often mirrored the crimes committed. Divorce conditions were specified by written law. Land leasing agreements were formally regulated. Construction laws enforced professional responsibility. Boat operators were responsible for transported goods. Legal obedience was framed as moral duty. (1754 BCE Code of Hammurabi codifies Babylonian law. Public law reduced reliance on local customs. Cuneiform script preserved legal decisions permanently. Assyrian laws show continuity with Hammurabi's code. Written law enhanced imperial administration efficiency. Justice systems became tools for political integration. This stone stele symbolized permanence and legal authority. Justice was administered according to social class distinctions. Unjust judges faced punishment for altering verdicts.
A verdict is altered. For your crime, this is the price.
The code regulated agricultural responsibilities. Written contracts ensured economic accountability. Labor laws governed wages for skilled workers. Uniform laws reduced regional legal differences. Widows gained specific legal protections. The prologue described Hammurabi's mission to protect people. Violence against property received strict punishment. The law demands justice.
Your punishment is set.
Scholars study the code to understand ancient governance,
These laws shaped their entire society.
a foundation for modern justice. Law supported the stability of Hammurabi's empire. Hammurabi became king of Babylon during a period of political expansion. The code regulated violent crimes such as assault. Adultery laws reflected strong moral expectations. Tenant farmers held legal obligations to landowners. Builders faced punishment for structural failures.
Builders face punishment for structural failures.
Shipping losses carried specific legal consequences. The code emphasized order over personal freedom. Written statutes replaced oral legal traditions. Nearly 300 laws were recorded. c. 1750 Babylonian law. Biblical legal traditions share notable similarities. Justice served political as well as moral purposes. Public display of laws promoted transparency within Babylonian society. Many laws followed strict principles of retributive justice. Flood damage liability was addressed by legal statutes.
Creditors had defined rights under the code.
The Code of Hammurabi codifies Babylonian law, regulating the rental of tools and animals. Law and religion were closely interconnected. Legal penalties aimed to prevent social disorder. The language of the code was Akkadian. c. 1754 BCE. Code of Hammurabi codifies Babylonian law. The code influenced later Byzantine legal systems. c. 1754 BCE. Code of Hammurabi codifies Babylonian law. The code demonstrates early state bureaucracy. c. 17 Code of Hammurabi codifies Babylonian law. Codified law reduced uncertainty in social interactions. The Code of Hammurabi was inscribed on a single stone monument. Elite citizens received different punishments than common people. The code regulated marriage and family relationships. Farmers were accountable for irrigation maintenance. Loan agreements specified interest and repayment terms. 17 BCE Code of Hammurabi law. Payment rates varied by occupation and status. The king acted as supreme judicial authority. Orphans were granted certain inheritance rights. The epilogue warned future rulers against altering laws. 1754 BCE, Code of Hammurabi codifies Babylonian law. Compensation sometimes replaced physical punishment. The laws provide insight into Babylonian economy. The Babylonian Empire required unified laws to govern diverse populations. Judges were expected to follow written legal precedents. Merchants followed standardized commercial regulations. Doctors faced punishment for harmful procedures. Law became a tool of imperial governance. Nevertheless, vulnerable groups received limited safeguards. Royal inscriptions emphasize the king's moral duty.
Law reinforced patriarchal family structures.
'54 BCE, Code of Hammurabi codifies Babylonian law. The artifact is preserved in the Louvre Museum.
c. 1754 BCE Code of Hammurabi codifies Babylonian law, where there are individual rights.
Legal rules reduce personal vengeance between individuals. Witnesses played a critical role in court proceedings. Parental authority was protected under Babylonian law. Trade activities were governed by contractual laws. Physician, your treatment was successful. My arm heals well.
I am glad. The poultice has worked.
Physician, for your success a reward, this tablet grants you silver.
I am honored. Thank you.
The code strengthened central royal authority. Legal protection favored higher social classes.
Hammurabi depicted himself as a righteous shepherd.
c. 754 BCE Code of Hammurabi. Economic priorities shaped many legal decisions.
It was rediscovered in modern-day Iran.
The code reflects ancient perceptions of fairness. The code defined acceptable behavior for Babylonian citizens. This man has given false testimony. No, I have spoken the truth. The law is clear. Seize him. This man has given false testimony. No, I have spoken the truth. The law is clear. Seize him. The sun god Shamash was portrayed granting legal authority.
Receive this divine law.
I accept. Property crimes like theft received severe penalties. Hammurabi claimed divine inspiration for establishing just laws. Slaves were subject to separate legal standards. Marriage contracts defined responsibilities of both spouses. Negligence causing crop damage resulted in penalties. Debt slavery was legally recognized and regulated. Employment agreements protected both workers and employers. Royal justice reinforced political legitimacy. The code discouraged corruption among officials.
The Code of Hammurabi commends integrity.
And for the people,
Justice for all. Corruption is punished.
a wise law. Curses threatened anyone who defied the legal code. Justice balanced retribution with restitution. Legal texts reveal gender and class dynamics. Hammurabi's laws shaped humanity's legal consciousness. Written laws helped standardize justice across Hammurabi's territories.